I like for people to express themselves in a real way with no matter where they're at in life, how far or if they're starting, because I always want people to remember when they speak to me or they watch the show that
Right.
we all going through this shit together.
For
So that's
sure.
why I was like, I want to take that time always. So when someone's watching, like, yeah, you can see someone so successful go
Right.
shit and have to, you know what I'm saying, and learn go back to the basics.
You have to. You
So
truly have to.
yeah.
And I'm glad that you know, it's good, I think, that you asked that question, because I think a lot of women or people in general, they feel like, oh,
Yeah.
like, you got to be strong. No, you ain't got
Yeah.
to do you. It's okay to cry.
We got so much.
Yeah, it's
Social
okay to
media
express.
just like, yeah, just go get a bean, go get that bag. Go, I'm like, bitch, shut, please, Lord.
Yeah.
Like, God damn, I'm trying to find a smoothie. Hold on, fuck. Like, to eat in the morning. Like, what the fuck? I gotta
Yeah.
get a Benz today. Like, shit,
Right.
So
But
yeah,
and it's unfortunate that
real.
it desensitizes people from expression. Like, I feel that, you know, women have been wearing a hat to be more dominant than men have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like, you know, and by all means, real men are back in style, but you know,
Right.
it's unfortunately, you know, I feel that there are a representation of both men and like male and female that are just kind of like, what are you guys doing? But unfortunately, I do see a higher amount of men that aren't owning their king.
No. Mm-mm.
And
You're right.
I think, you know, when men need to understand that, you know, knowledge is key, and how you treat a woman, and how you, even if she's not your woman, how you treat a woman.
Right.
You know, and especially if you are with somebody, like, she is a reflection of you.
Exactly.
And, you
You
know,
tweeted
vice
that
versa.
before.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
she is a reflection of you. So it's
Right.
like, I think people are, it's sad because, you know, I like the men that I would love to attract in my life, or to say that I've had the, you know, the greatness of having, it's like strong. Like, my identity of what I picture a man to be is like, my father was a strong man, but that didn't mean he was a insensitive man either.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I was still his daughter. Like,
Exactly.
he made me into his, like, whether, you know, I did stuff that he wished he had a son, it didn't matter. Like, he still made me, he still treated me like his daughter. He was very sensitive that I was a girl. He was very sensitive I was growing up to become a woman.
Right.
So I feel like men need to hone into acknowledging that and setting a tone, because I think the power that a man has, even though I feel women have the ultimate power,
of course,
but
there's
there's a level I feel men need to understand, that I feel if a man says, listen, baby, hold up now, a woman's supposed to be like this, and there was more of that encouragement, I think the shift of women that are unguided would completely disappear.
Oh, for sure. Because I tell people this all the time. You know, we're strong. We might be independent, whatever. But at the end of the day, I think it's a natural thing for women to want to listen to the man.
Of course.
Like, I don't know why people like not understand that. Like, we actually want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even for myself in my life situations, I had to take back my life for the men that I did choose and my fathers. And now I'm like I'm damn man, dad, mom. I'm like God damn, y'all fuck this shit up. And I had to take over the whole fucking boat, take the wheel. And I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was over because I tried to give that to a man. Like,
right.
Guide us the right way. And I seen they were fucking about to wreck us. And I was like, fuck, let me all right, I got it. But, you know, and it's just ridiculous. And I think it has a huge part of why things are so confused in the way they are. And
where do
sorry, Alex, no, nothing to you. You know?
No. I love the conversation.
You're a great man, Alex. I love it.
No, I put it like this. I used to go to the mall with my mom, my auntie, and my sister and my cousin, and like I would be sitting with them for hours, and I would hear a lot of those conversations when I was small. So I remember being like, you know what I'm saying, in high school where girls were saying stuff and like homeboys not understanding. I'd be like, oh, I kind of understand them because like I heard my mom and my auntie or my cousin I'm talking about that. So, but I love to see, where do y'all feel that comes from, as far as where men don't know, you know, how to treat women, how to respect them, how to, you know, to be strong for them when they need to, and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think anybody is born that way. You know,
I think it's a passed down misguidance.
Yeah, I agree. I feel a little bit of both, but I think a lot of men don't know how to be men because they didn't have a man in their life to teach
That's
them.
what I mean by that. Exactly that.
Okay.
That's exactly what I mean. It's passed down for sure.
Yeah. Like, cause some men don't understand that a woman's supposed to walk on the inside of the road. Some men don't understand that just naturally opening the door for her.
That's so crazy because that's like no bullshit. Like going to sleep, I'm like, okay, I gotta sleep on a certain side of the bed. I gotta be the closest to the door.
Right.
Like all type of shit that.
It's weird because all those things we're mentioning, I do that with my kids. Like,
Yeah.
those are all the little things I do with my daughters. Like for real, I am.
And sometimes my girl be like, "I'm not your kid," but at the time in my mind, I'd be like, I be feeling like that.
Protecting you though.
No, but
I feel like I'm supposed to do that. But that's how I'm like, but it's how, you know, I've seen my pops, you know what I'm saying, do certain shit. So I'm like, okay, well, this must be the way I should do certain things. So now that y'all saying that, it makes sense.
Yeah, because not a lot of men see that at all, you know. So
but the world, you know what I'm saying, I think can get a hold of some men because the world, we got a hold of my pops at different times and things like that. And I guess it just takes, you know, men just to be strong and you know, hold their ground, stand 10 toes down regardless of what's coming their way.